Hello, I'm Jennifer Bryant-Pearson, Master Pattern Maker, and I'm delighted to introduce you today to the Worshipful company of Pattern Makers. We are a City of London livery company with a royal charter dating back 350 years to 1670. But our origins were as a trade association, as a maker of patterns going back to 1379. We are honoured to have a royal patron, His Royal Highness the Duke of Gloucester, and we also have our own church, St Margaret Pattens in the city, which is where I am today. Pattens were worn under shoes outdoors to lift the shoes from those dirty, muddy streets, and particularly ladies' dresses. We also have this wonderful history book, Out of the Mud, which has the most amazing anecdotes from our history. Today, the Pattern Makers are a vibrant company, very involved in the City of London, with a whole range of educational initiatives, huge number of charitable activities and military affiliations, as well, of course, as supporting and working with our trades, in particular the shoe industry and also the FM industry.
My name is Chris Hayward, and I'm Sheriff of the City of London and a past master of the Worshipful company of Pattern Makers, company of great fun, great fellowship, and I've enjoyed both in my time as a liveryman of the company.
I'm Keith Bottomley, Court Assistant of the Worshipful company of Pattenmakers, and I'm also an elected member of the City of London Corporation. I'm Chairman of the Environment Committee in the City, and I'm also Vice Chairman of the City's Policy Committee. The relationship between the livery companies and the City of London Corporation and Guildhall is very old. The livery companies are a really important part of the city civic family, and the livery companies are known more than most things for their connections with their trade, but also for charitable giving.
Hi, I'm Jane Wilson. I first encountered the Pattern Makers when I won the Footwear Young Managers Award in the mid-80s. I actually became a pattern maker in 2001. When I was appointed to the court, I took on the responsibility for chair of the charity committee. So education and the encouragement of young people is a big part of what we do, and we enjoy strong connection to the City of London schools through a bursary programme for both boys and girls. We are proud sponsors of the Guildhall School of Music, as well as fortunate to be able to sponsor St Paul's Cathedral Chorister. Every year the Pattern Makers invest in skills and award programmes to encourage talent and raise the profile of young people in the footwear industry. In addition, there has been a Young Manager Award for over 25 years now, and this has supported and offered skills training to young managers in the footwear industry. We now have an award for young managers in the facilities management sector, which is proving equally successful and has now been running for almost 7 years.
I'm Chantilly Cole. So I saw the Pattern Makers Award advertised on a newsletter that came through one of my FM emails, and it was just at the bottom, and it just sounded quite interesting, and I actually put myself forward for it. Extremely surprised to win it. The reason I put myself forward for it was just to boost my confidence, kind of see how I measure up against my peers within the industry. So it was really nice to receive that acknowledgement, and I think it's also given me the confidence in what I'm doing, what I'm delivering, and that self-belief as well.
I'm Richard Kotler. I've been a pattern maker now for 27 years. One of the reasons I joined the Pattern Makers is that they had such a friendly, helpful bunch of people. I'm very interested in now is the whole area of our education policy. And in more recent times, we've got into supporting state schools who are in deprived areas in parts of London. And we're also part of the Livery Schools Link, and that's enabled us to participate in careers advisory work and events. And also we contributed a significant sum to the Digital Divide programme. Our whole aim with our educational programme is to sort of upscale the learning opportunities that children have got so that they can compete with people who maybe not as favourably placed as they are.
I am Past Master Stuart Lamb, and I've been a pattern maker for just over 30 years. As an old shoe dog, it has also been a fantastic opportunity to give something back, with the bespoke orthopaedic footwear fund benefiting so many people. Liveryman Bill Bird, who is one of the foremost orthopaedic shoemakers in the world, has also made a huge contribution by devising an absolutely brilliant online practical training course for trainee orthopaedic shoemakers.
My name's Martin Pickard. I'm the trade warden to the Worshipful Company of Pattenmakers. As a company, we've supported the Defence Military Rehabilitation Centre for many years. In talking to them, we discovered this area at the centre where patients and visitors and staff meet to gather, but it was pretty dull. And we thought that actually this was something that we could really get behind, raise funds together as a company. So it's been a really thrilling project.
My name's Pat Tyrrell. I'm the renter warden of the Worshipful Company of Pattenmakers, and we are very fortunate to have representative affiliates in all three services. In the Royal Navy, we have HMS Chiddingfold, which is a mine hunter. We also have 824 Naval Air Squadron, and they fly Merlin helicopters and train people for deployment. In the Army, we have the 101 City of London Engineer Division in the Air Force. We have an affiliation with the University of London University Air Squadron. We also have an affiliation with the Army Cadet Force.
Hello, my name is Sarah Lighton and I'm currently the Upper Warden. Most of our fundraising, in fact all of our fundraising, is on behalf of our charitable foundation. This year we have got involved in a number of new initiatives. We've also had our inaugural Pattenmakers Pilgrims bike ride. One of our other annual events, which we've done for many years now, is the London Marathon. And we've had lots of runners over the years run on our behalf and raise a substantial amount of money.
My name is Robert Murphin and I am the clerk to the Worshipful Company of Pattenmakers. The clerk's role is all-encompassing. CEO, COO, head of protocol, head of diplomacy, events manager, generally everything. I really enjoy it. It's a way of life.
I'm Helen Orty and I'm currently Senior Past Master of the company, but also the company's almoner. And I really like the idea of belonging to something that did a lot of charitable work. And that was really the main reason why I joined, because I wanted to help with that. And then I found that I made so many new friends because it's such a friendly company. And really it's influenced my life for the last 20 plus years enormously and goes on influencing it, and I love it.
My name is Sophia Lee and I'm chairman of the Young Pattenmakers. The thing that makes the Pattenmakers great is its people. We come from different places, different industries and different times. And the one key benefit that stands above all are the friends I have made and the network I'm honoured to be part of.